The idea of the Women's Goal Setting Summit is to give women peace and assure them that they're not alone. Joining us today is Kelsey and Grace. Welcome back to North Dakota Today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm excited to talk about this. We've had you on before, both of you, to talk about this Women's Summit and also some of the other things that you've been doing. First of all, I have to say, I think, is this your motto, that you're saying to, this event's going to be discover, design, and do your 2022?
Yes.
I love it. I think that's fantastic. So anyway, tell us what you do first of all, and then we're going to talk about this event. Kelsey, whoever wants to go first.
Absolutely, yes. So we are with the Burnout Prevention Project, and our mission is to really help high-achieving, dynamic women do what's possible, even when it feels impossible. And so we do that through many different ways: coaching, group coaching settings, peer advisory groups. But primarily, this summit was the brainchild of Grace here, who just had this dream of, if we're doing all these other things, why can't we have a summit where we bring a larger amount of women together into one room?
Right. Okay, This sounds fantastic. I know we've been talking about it a lot. So Grace, tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's on January 14th, 2022, and it's a full day event, and it's just giving women an opportunity to, discover your purpose and priorities and design a life you love, and then learning ways to actually create these goals but then go out and do them. And I think sometimes it's very hard for us to set New Year's resolutions, but how do we actually stick to them? And so our goal with this is actually create tangible ways that women can take these things and become more productive and really just thrive in their roles. So something to work on yourself outside of work.
Yes. Well, that is so important because I think women tend to want to do it all.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We want to do everything and anything that's put in front of us because we feel, it's in us to take care of people, to take care of everyone, probably everyone but ourselves.
It's easy to say yes to trivial things that maybe won't have an impact. And I think that it's, one of those things where we're really focused on, yes, you're setting aside a full day for yourself, and that's really hard for women sometimes. But I always say if you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. So actually by setting aside time, getting together with other amazing women and supporting each other, developing a plan, we will be able to help these women multiply their success in the new year.
So let's talk about goals. And do you have an idea? People are going to come probably with a variety of goals that they want, but you're focusing primarily on work or just life in general?
Well, as you said, women are going to come with many different goals, and it really is what you want to focus on. What do you want your year to look like?
Okay.
What do you want your goals to be? And it's just creating steps and breaking them down to a point where it is achievable.
And we kind of put them into buckets: personal, professional, financial. And so some women, they might come and they might be stay-at-home moms, and that's fine. They can really design their plans solely based around their personal goals or their financial goals, whereas others might come and they'll feel good about their personal life and their financial life, but they'll want to really focus in on their professional life and how to excel there. So there really isn't a right or wrong goal to come in with. It's all about really, we're going to go through a process of reflection and visioning and really figure out what is it that you really want.
I think it's great to be able to do this with somebody helping, because I think it's really hard for us to maybe sit down and try to set those goals by ourselves. And of course, when you have an amazing group of women like you do, we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but when you have all those women there, you can't help but want to be like a superwoman. Really, truly. So I think all of that is going to really help women achieve their goals kind of as well. So, okay, let's talk about, first of all, so tickets. We can get tickets where?
On Eventbrite. If you just look up 2022 Women's Goal Setting Summit, you'll find it there.
Okay, we just threw it up on the screen too,
Awesome.
a little bit of that information.
Amazing.
And tickets, there's not that many left, really.
No. We have room for up to 100, and that's going to be tight, but we're feeling like that's what, especially with restrictions and just making sure we're having the right amount of people, we have up to 100, and we've sold about 70. So only about 30
I'm
tickets
so proud
left.
of you. That's so fantastic for your first
So
day.
exciting.
Or your first event like this. That's just amazing. So first of all, you have a lot of little surprises too that day, and I know you don't want to give them all away, but can we hear a few of them? Just a few of who, like, is going to be there? Maybe not the people, but like you have coffee. I mean, coffee.
Oh yes, there'll be coffee from Beans, and we're super excited and thankful for a couple of our sponsors. We'll have food from Legends Bar and Grill, and we have a couple B&G team is one of our sponsors, and McCully Optics. We're just really excited and thankful for them. So.
And those are women-owned businesses, so right? Okay.
Yes, a lot of the sponsors that we have are. We do have some male leaders too that are supporting their women going.
Well, when we come back, we are going to talk more about the amazing people that are going to be at this event. So don't go anywhere. This is going to be great.